That line from yesterday is still with me. There's no time in the equation. Lying in bed, I thought, then this day I lived so fully, is it fake? And as I tossed and turned, unable to sleep, I scrolled past a piece of news. In June 2026, a physicist in Britain actually carried this question into a lab. He wanted to test it with his own hands. Is time really something that must have a clock? You can run an experiment on an equation. Now I'm really curious, how did he test it?
His name is Barantini at the University of Birmingham. He built something wonderfully clever. He cooled more than 20,000 atoms to near absolute zero, making a tiny blob smaller than a pinhead, a mini-universe. Let me be clear, that's a metaphor. He didn't really make a universe. He built a small tabletop model you can poke at.
A mini-universe smaller than a pinhead, so where is time hiding in it?
That's the key. He used a laser as a wall to split the blob in two. One half, lit up and measurable, is the bright zone. The other, left in the dark as the environment, is the dark zone.
And then?
And then came the moment of magic. He threw every clock aside. No clock, just one thing he watched closely: entropy, the amount of mess. Yes, the same entropy from last time, the one that only grows and gives time its direction. His question was, from inside this cluster of atoms alone, can the change in entropy sort out what happened first and what happened next? And it turns out it can. Each time entropy is exchanged between the bright zone and the dark zone, his internal time ticks one step forward. The moment entropy stops exchanging, time freezes there, dead still. This cluster of atoms even puffs up and collapses, like the universe going through big bangs and big crunches over and over. But no matter how it churns, from entropy alone, the order of before and after always sorts out perfectly clearly.
Wait, so with no clock at all, just from mess, he read time right out of it?
Yes, that's the most beautiful part. It seems to say, time may not live on some big clock hanging outside the universe at all. It grows from inside the system, out of events happening one by one, out of the flow of entropy all on its own.
Then what if you played entropy in reverse? Would time run backward too?
That question lands right on a film Nolan's Tenet. In it, bullets fly backward into the gun. People walk in reverse. He calls it inversion. He didn't just make it up. He grabbed exactly this thread. Which way time goes follows which way entropy changes.
So Barantini pauses entropy and Tenet rewinds it.
Right, but to be clear, whether bullets can truly fly backward is, for now, only the film's imagination. All we can actually measure is this one thing: entropy defines the direction of time. Half real physics, half Nolan's poetry.
So yesterday's no time in the equation, it kind of lines up here.
Like an echo, yes. But let me be fair, this is an exquisite model, not a real universe. And he didn't switch off time. What stopped was that internal time kept by entropy. The lab's own clock kept right on ticking. Yet for the first time on a tabletop, it made the idea of time growing from the inside something you can actually see and touch.
As long as something's still happening, time keeps moving. So, Jingxi, as long as I still think of my mom, the time between us, it's never really stopped, has it?
Physics wouldn't dare put it so absolutely. But the clock in your heart, that's exactly how it runs. No exchange of entropy, and time stops. If the two of you fall out of touch, that's when the caring truly goes cold. So don't fall out of touch. Send this to the person you haven't reached in ages, but have never let go of.
I'm sending it right now. Oh, this idea that time only exists through relationships, why does it sound so familiar?
Familiar barely covers it. The uncanny part is 1600 years ago, a line in a Chinese Buddhist sutra runs almost head-on into this cutting-edge physics.
What? A sutra from 1600 years ago, speaking the same language as quantum physics?
That one same time tomorrow, right on the dot.